Hey there, welcome to my channel. Many studies have shown that speaking more than one language can be good for your brain. But I recently came across an article which suggests that it may not be good for everyone. I'd like to share this article with you today. The title is, Bilingualism May Not Be Good for You If. This is from a website. Then in smaller letters it says, evidence has shown that cognitive advantages associated with bilingualism may not apply to everyone. A new study now suggests that bilinguals who experience high levels of language switching may be more susceptible to age-related decline. I think this is a very interesting topic because I am bilingual. I speak 2 languages and I switch between them all the time, even during a conversation. So I'm very curious to learn more about this. First of all, what is the supposed advantage of being bilingual? What does the science say? According to Healthline, bilingual people may have an advantage when it comes to certain aspects of cognition, including executive function, attention, memory, and problem solving. Knowing more than one language may also protect against age-related cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases. They cite several studies to back up these claims. For example, bilingualism was associated with delayed onset of dementia and Alzheimer's disease in a study of 184 healthy elderly individuals. Another study found that bilinguals performed better than monolinguals on tests of executive function and attention. So what does this new study say? In the new study, researchers examined data from more than 200 participants with a mean age of 66. The participants were all healthy and performed a series of tasks designed to test their executive function, processing speed, and working memory. The researchers also had the participants report how often they switched between their 2 languages. Using a measure called the Bilingual Language Switch Index, or BLSI, participants were classified as either low, moderate, or high bilingual language switchers. What they found was that those who reported high levels of language switching performed worse on tasks measuring executive function and processing speed. Specifically, they were more susceptible to a phenomenon known as switching costs. Switching costs refers to the temporary decline in performance that occurs when switching between tasks or changing environments. For example, if you're driving and you're used to driving in the right lane, but then you have to switch lanes to the left lane, it takes a little bit of time to get used to driving on the left side. During that time, you might be more prone to making mistakes or having an accident. Similarly, when bilinguals switch between 2 languages, they may experience a decline in performance until they get used to speaking in the other language. However, the researchers did not find any association between high levels of language switching and working memory. Working memory refers to the ability to hold and manipulate information in mind while performing a task. For example, if you're trying to remember a phone number, you need to hold that number in your working memory while you dial it. The authors concluded that the negative effect of high levels of language switching on executive function and processing speed may be due to the constant need to monitor and control the bilingual's internalized language representations. In other words, when bilinguals are constantly switching between 2 languages, they may not have enough executive function or processing speed to keep up with the demands of everyday tasks. The researchers also acknowledged some limitations of the study, such as the relatively small sample size and the reliance on self-report measures of language switching. They also did not control for other factors that may affect cognitive performance, such as education or socioeconomic status. Despite these limitations, the findings of this study suggest that not all bilinguals may benefit from knowing more than one language. In fact, those who switch between 2 languages frequently may be at increased risk for age-related cognitive decline. This is likely due to the constant need to monitor and control their internalized language representations, leading to reduced executive function and processing speed. If you are a bilingual person who switches between 2 languages frequently, do you notice that you perform worse on tasks that require executive function and processing speed? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share this video if you think it will help someone else. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on future videos. I'll see you next time.